went to Overeaters Anonymous, and it was one of the worst experiences I've ever had in my life. Me admitting that I have a food addiction is nothing new. I've said it a million times, but talking to my therapist, we both agreed that I needed help and I couldn't do it by myself. So I decided to go and reach out to strangers, which makes me super duper uncomfortable, but I was like, what the hell? I'll go do it. I tried to find a meeting in Chicago. There were no meetings in Chicago. The closest meeting was like an hour away, but when I called the number of the person running the meeting and sent a text, I got no response. So I go to a Zoom meeting. And when I'm in the Zoom meeting, I guess they have regulars, and I'm just not a regular. They called me out. Now, the thing about Overeaters Anonymous that has made me not want to go in the past, it's the demographic. There's no other way for me to say it. It's old white women. It's white women who are 50 plus, who are skinny. And there's me, over 500 pounds, young black male. I never felt really like anyone understood me. Anyone could really resonate with where I'm coming from. So I've just not gone to these meetings. But my therapist convinced me, so I decided to go. And when I got there, I got called out. My camera was off, but so was like 8 other people in the meeting. I guess because I'm not a regular, they felt the need to call me out. They made me turn my camera on, introduce myself, make me say a bunch of things I just was not comfortable with, bro. They really grilled me for like 5 minutes, and they said they were doing it for their safety. What does that mean? I'm trying not to make it a race thing because, bro, we're not in the same place. It's online. So I'm assuming, like, you don't think I'm going to hurt you or harm you? What do you mean you're doing this for the safety of the meeting? And what? Like, I'm like, well, everyone else is sitting here. Why am I the only one that you're asking questions to? Bro, it took so much for me to put myself out there like that, bro. It took so much for me to be vulnerable in that way and ask for help from strangers. And, dog, it was just a bad experience, man. And I feel like I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place because I know I need external help. If I was like a drunk, this would be like way easier. You know what I mean? I could just go to a different meeting. There's a bunch of different things. But when you're a food addict, there's not a lot of resources. You don't get a lot of help. So I'm having to manufacture the help from people, and I keep running into walls. I know I can't do this by myself, but I also don't know what to do. If you have any advice, if you have any suggestions, please, as always, leave them in the comments.